Hey guys, welcome to another day of Worldbox. In today's video, you'll see a battle I'm going to set up between the ultra-powerful Musketeer, who has this musket thanks to the Renaissance mod that I added. And this Musketeer is going to face an entire nation of 999 soldiers. It's going to be like Attack on Titan, but the other way around, because I'm basically going to put him inside huge walls. In this case, the mountains in World of Box. And humanity will be made to develop around him, and then I'll release the big guy. Anyway, let's get started. Well, the first step is to create a new world. I'll have to choose the biggest world possible, so it can support even a really big army. I believe maybe the plains are the best option. The plains are also good, they're flat, right? And then civilizations can develop all over it. There's this one that's cubicles, which I find kind of weird. I think it's really going to be the boring plains. I'll go with these and set it to the largest size. Let's see. Gigantic iceberg. What is this iceberg here, guys? It means, okay, I get it. It's because I have the gigantic one, then the Titanic one from Titanic, and then the iceberg that sank the Titanic. So it's the highest possible level, the biggest possible size. I don't want too much noise. Look, I want little noise. I think noise must be like mountains, those things. So I'll leave it at the minimum. I'll even leave it with none. Random biomes? Okay, you can... No. Actually, I think I'm going to disable this here. Is there a way for me to choose a specific biome? Actually, no. No, leave the biome. Random biomes, let's go. No mountain corners. No mountain corners. Create vegetation. Resources. Central lake. Central land. The corners will be square. I want you to leave them square. Tree ring. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I'll mess with that. Remove mountains. Yes. Definitely remove the mountains. I don't want mountains at the start. The only mountains will be the ones for the super strong Musketeer, which I'll leave right there in the middle. So let's go. Create. Wow, it's perfect. It's perfect. Look at that. Here in the middle, there's this lighter soil. It almost looks like the promised land. I don't even know exactly what biome this is. I'm going to leave the Musketeer right here. I'm going to create the mountains now to make the separation just right. Like this. Look, I even put in more space than I needed, but that's okay, because the map is really big, it won't get in the way. Look at this. I'm going to place the humans around already. I'm going to put a single civilization here. And I don't want them to expand to other villages. I want it to be something unified. I can't add kingdom expansion, rebellions, or diplomacy. There will just be one village where I'll put the humans. Look, they've founded far away. I'll also create another human in the middle. See, he's already building his own empire, and I'm going to make him ultra powerful, okay? Everything that's a good trait here, and all the positive statuses for him, I'm going to activate, okay? For example, he already has miraculous birth. Let's see what's cool here that will help him. And I want him to have, like, positive attributes that help him in a fight. So for example, attack speed is good. The critical hit chance here is good. This one is defense. He gets a shield, right? Range and critical chance, speed and attack speed, armor +3. Resistant. Fireproof, I think that's good. And to cold, but I don't think there will be anything. Actually, there really won't be. Civilization won't have any attacks related to cold. At most, maybe a bomb that generates fire. So I'll make him fireproof. Yeah, what else? Poisonous too, so he'll deal damage to the creatures. And let's check out the spirit part, guys. There must be something interesting here. Look, lucky. Child of the moon. Child of the night too. What else? Acquired. Blessed, for sure. Caliph, leader of the Islamic world. He's a caliph. He's definitely a caliph. Wow, he's going to be extremely strong. Dragon hunter. Kingslayer. All right, that works. Veteran, he'll deal more damage. Now this one is just crazy. Look, super health. 9,999 health, guys. And now he's ready. I'm going to put his name here. Look, I'm going to name him God Musketeer. No, actually, it'll be Supreme Musketeer. All right, now I'm going to activate. Let me open the power box. I'm going to activate Sonic Speed and turn on all the options so they develop extremely fast. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to wait for them to develop. Well guys, I'm back. The civilization out here has already developed. I made a change to the terrain here because that other area was huge. I didn't imagine it would reach like 50,000 people. And 50,000 people in the city just started to fry my toaster, which I call my computer. So, I had to make it smaller. And I made this crest shape, just because. And the army of this empire out here has already reached 1,000 soldiers. And I'm going to start the war. The Supreme Musketeer, since I don't have the immortal trait, and it's been like many years. We're in the year 700, almost year 800 he died. Okay? Because I didn't have the immortal trait, so he died. And now we have Supreme Musketeer 2, who is right here. He's level 658. He has all the traits. He has 43,000 health. He's stronger than Supreme Musketeer Y, okay? He's actually much stronger. And I'm going to start now, guys. First, I'll show you the army here from the Empire that's outside. There are a lot of them. And they have a lot of weapons, look. The golden weapon. There's a big blunderbuss here. This guy has more blunderbusses. And, well, there must be a bunch of extra blunderbusses scattered around randomly. The army is pretty big, but anyway, I'm going to open up this bottom part, which is where they're going to come in. Okay, guys? Let me see. I'll use this square brush and open up this part. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and use the rage mode, guys. Actually, I have to activate it first in the world settings. I have to activate this diplomacy, and I think I'll do the following. I'm going to activate the Furious Villagers. With the Furious Villagers, these 17,000 people, well, 16,000 actually, are the villagers, not counting the army. They're going to attack these guys here. Although I don't think it will change much. It's 16,000, right? Maybe it'll help. It's 16,000 against 50 man. So, it should make a real difference. And I'm going to use the rage effect here on Fiji. It started. I'm going to unpause, guys. I had the game paused the whole time to talk to you, but now I'm going to unpause. Look, guys, it's about to start, huh? Let's go. There are so many soldiers. Look at this. It's coming. Yeah, are they all here? No, most of them. Look at that. They're all coming from down here. If you look, there are a lot of blunderbusses. But most of them still actually have swords. There's a huge mass here. But there are also several blunderbusses. Look, weapon here, here too. Let me check the main fight, right? Because we're losing the fight. There are 13 soldiers, guys. Wow, are they really going to get obliterated? Look, the guard, the personal guard of the Supreme Musketeer. Look, the Supreme Musketeer is right here. Where's his personal guard? Look, this one is a personal guard member. Where are the others? Were they wiped out? I can't believe it. This one is a villager. It looks like there's one of them here in the middle. Look, here, look, that one right here. Oh my goodness, guys, this isn't going to work. The other team has too many soldiers. Wow, there are like 500 of them, guys. There are 500 left. They've lost half their army already. Look here, look, 300, they're all dying. We're screwed, man. Look here, look. Member of the King's personal guard. Supreme Musketeer. This is the Supreme Musketeer. Another member of the personal guard. Wow. Look at this guy here. He's taking arrows and blunderbuss shots, just standing there. You guys can't even see him. You can't even see the guy. Look. Wow, man. They're destroying it. Look, they're destroying the army. My friend, look here. He's dead. He's dead. One of his personal guard soldiers died. Musketeer, Supreme is here. Watch his shot. Look at the amount of shots, guys. You're crazy, my friend. My God, look at this. Look, the Musketeers are here. They formed a line. The archers are in the rear, and the Musketeers are here in the front. They took half of Shui's health, one of the King's personal guards. What the heck, man? They're dying. They're dying. we're screwed. They won't make it, no. Look, the Supreme Musketeer is still distracted. He's shooting at the building, see? Shui has 7,000 health. He's trying to take some shots, but he's getting hit so hard. Look, he shot. With just one shot, he kills several. Look. There, a few died here. Below. And there's a line of musketeers here. This is really awesome, man. This one on the side? There are only a few archers here. How many are left? Look, the Empire has dissolved, guys. They destroyed all the little buildings that were there. But the king, the Supreme Musketeer, and Shui are still trying to resist. My friend. Wow, they're going to kill Shui, guys. Shui won't make it. He hit the Musketeer. He's dead. He hit more over there. He's got 4,600 health, man. It takes a long time for him to die. Only he and the Supreme Musketeer remain. Look at how many shots he's firing. It's insane, look. He practically fires a burst. It looks like he's using a machine gun. It must be a power I gave him. He has many different powers. Because normally you can see Shui, for example. Even though he's very strong, he can't do what the Musketeer does, which is throw a bunch of bombs like that. But even so, look. Now you can see him. Wait. No, you can't. Shit. Uh-oh, we're screwed. Wow, he even hit his own soldier. The Musketeer arrived, and it's over. There are 9 soldiers in far away. There's no way they can withstand this. Shui, he almost died, you know? I'll tell you, I think he'll handle it fine. With 3,500 health left. Wow. Wow, that was intense. Look, the Musketeer is probably aiming. He's not targeting the houses, but the villagers. At the citizens. He's shooting at the citizens of Faraway. Shui is going to die, guys. Shui has 500 health. You see the villagers? Look, I activated the furious villagers. They're attacking Shui. He died. Shui died. There's only the Supreme Musketeer left. And Faraway's army. Look, it keeps growing because they keep being trained, right? So probably people will keep coming here for a long time. Well, I can't show more of this part because it really took a long time. The war lasted for another 20 years. After Shui died, the Musketeer stayed alive. And it took 20 years for him to die. And in those 20 years, he caused 7,000 casualties and destroyed about 25 buildings in the kingdom. Just so you have an idea, in the year 790, when Shui had just died, the kingdom's population was about 14,000. And when the Musketeer died, in the year 810, the population had already dropped to 7,000 people. So, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave another video for today. My World Box video is on the screen for you to watch. Thanks, everyone.